Hey, what's up? Have you wanted to learn how to make money from your house in any city in the entire country? Well, guess what? This is the video for you. Hey, this is Brandon with REsimpli. I want to welcome you back to our channel. And today we're going to talk about how to do deals virtually, or otherwise known as virtual wholesaling. If you like this channel, we'd appreciate it if you gave us a like and subscribe and hit that bell button so that you can get alerts for all the new videos coming out. So one of the coolest things about real estate in today's market is that you can do it anywhere. It used to be you had to sit in your own city, drive to the houses, go face to face. That was the only way that you could do deals. Well, now with this, laptops, technology, and awesome things like REsimpli, you can do deals anywhere in the country. So one of the coolest ways is virtual wholesaling. So today I want to talk a little bit about what virtual wholesaling is and a couple key things that you can do to start virtual wholesaling today. So essentially, wholesaling virtually is the same as doing it at home. You're going to find a motivated seller that's looking to sell their property at a discount, and then you want to find a buyer who's looking to pay you more than what you have the contract for. Then you make the difference as an assignment, wash your hands of the property, walk away, don't have to do any of the work. So now with technology, you can do it anywhere. So the first thing when it comes to virtual wholesaling is you want to pick a city that you want to invest in. I would recommend to go and look at different demographics for cities that you like. Are there hedge funds buying there? Are there a lot of jobs? Are there new industries? Are a lot of people moving there? You know, the Southeast has become very popular because of living on the beach and the people from the Northeast coming down. And I'm sure there are other markets, other cities, other areas very specific that can also bring the same qualities like that. So identify a city, a state, a region that you want to start marketing to. Once you have picked out the city, the state, the area that you want to start doing some wholesaling in, next you need to get data. You can use stuff like ListSource, PropStream, or you can go to county records and pull data from homeowners who are in that area. One of our favorite lists are unknown absentee owners that have owned it for 5+ years with at least 30% equity in their property. In other videos, we'll go over that list and how to pull it. So once you've identified a market, a city, a state, and then you have data, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go start your marketing campaign. Now, virtually is a little bit different because you're generally never going to see the property. You know, one of the coolest things about me living in Charleston and doing a wholesale deal in Oklahoma is that I can make money while sitting at my desk just like this. And so the marketing you want to do, you want to get it set up to where you get to talk to as many people as you can, because it's going to take potentially more opportunities because you're not seeing it. Now, if you're a better closer, a better salesperson, it may not take that. So depending on your budget, some great marketing channels would be cold calling, would be texting, and would be direct mail. This is the easy way to take that data and turn it into marketing and then to get leads back immediately. Things like SEO would take a little while. PPC, you could, I guess, turn it on, but you'd have to get a website set up and do those kind of things. You also can do things like pay-per-leads that can also get you leads going quickly. So now once you've picked an area, you have a list, you've started your marketing, now it's time to go find the motivated sellers. So in this kind of sales process, you're going to be talking to them over the phone. Your sales calls are going to be longer, so the information that you need to collect needs to be better. And then you need to also take in certain assumptions like, is this seller really telling me everything that I need to know? You know, because we all know that sellers love to kind of stretch the truth a little bit on how their house is. And so as you're talking to them on the phone, you really want to understand what's the condition of the property, the roof, the air conditioner, the foundation, plumbing, electrical, the big stuff that can really burn you, but that you can also build bids on so that you can get an appropriate price. Along with that, try to get the seller cool with technology to send you some pictures via email, via text, And then these pictures can allow you to also make your decision. So during your sales call, you want to do the best that you can to get the information so that you can make an offer right there on the phone. Because again, you're virtual, so why get off the phone if you've talked to them, if you can get all the decision makers there at the same time? So cool, let's get excited. We got the property under contract, or at least what we think is a deal. The next thing that I recommend for most people that virtually wholesale is to get some form of boots on the ground to go get pictures for you. From there, you can use resources like your Facebook pages. There's local REIAs that will go get photos for you. There are cool apps like Thumbtack that you can pay somebody to go get pictures and meet out there, and then you simply pay $50. You say, hey, I need these 50 pictures, every bedroom, every bathroom, all 4 sides of the house, or 8 sides, whatever the house looks like, roof, air conditioner, hot water heater, electrical panel. You can just give them a list of exactly what you want, and then as soon as they give you the pictures, you pay them. So now with the pictures, you can A, confirm, does my offer make sense? B, now I can start marketing the property. Another thing that you want to pay attention to with pictures is try to get pictures down the street both directions, because that'll really give you a feel of like what your comps are going to look like. If there's a bunch of rundown homes all throughout the street, then yeah, your ARV may be a little bit different. If you're on a double yellow line, or if it's a beautiful street with lots of nice homeowner well-kept homes, then hey, I'm probably pretty accurate on what I think this is. So once you've done that, you have a property under contract, you have your photos, now it's time to market it. Now, obviously your marketing it is a little bit tougher because you're not there to get the person in the property. So if you can get a lockbox on the home and get, again, your photo person to get it on it, that would be the best case scenario so that you can give the lockbox. If you can't, then I would recommend really vetting your buyers and making sure that they understand what the process is that's going on. Because the last thing you want is a buyer to meet the seller at the property and them to realize that you're just the middle person of this, and then them try to cut you out. And without you being there, there's always that potential. And so with doing this, you really want to vet the buyers. Hey, how many properties have you done? Can you show me some examples? I hate the proof of funds question as an investor, but I get it in the sense of protecting yourself and making sure you're sending qualified buyers there. And so then once you have that, I highly recommend the local Facebook REIA pages. If you're going to get into the market, introduce yourself. That's a good place to find buyers. So once you've started that and you've marketed it, hopefully you have a buyer willing to pay you more than your assignment. Now, one of the keys here when it comes to doing wholesale deals virtually is you need to understand, is it in a title state or an attorney state? And so for an example, where I invest in Charleston, South Carolina, we are an attorney state. And what that means is that every single transaction that we do in real estate involves an attorney. Now, we also have to have a title company, so we just pay 2 people to do our closing, but it's something that has to be done for every closing. And then you have states like Indiana that is just a title company. So you can go to Chicago Title or some other local title company, then they can do the entire closing for you. So also understand what type of state you're in. But once you have your buyer, or once you have your seller, once you have your buyer, you have an agreed upon price, then from there, you just close it and you make your assignment. And that's the coolest thing about wholesaling virtually, is you can do it anywhere, and it can allow you to either A, invest in a city that is different than maybe where you live, maybe ultra competitive. Let's say you live in like a New York City and you want to go somewhere outside of the city. Or B, if you're somebody who's growing a business and you feel like you've tapped in and really done a good job in the market you're in, and you're looking to move to another market, this is something great that you can add to your tool belt to allow yourself to grow. So anyways, that's a little tidbit on virtual wholesaling. We're going to dive in some more into how to build lists and all those things. So stay tuned, appreciate it, smash that like button, and y'all have a good one.